Star versus the forces of evil. Oops, what's that? Oh snap! The camera can zoom in. That's crazy. And I can also can it tilt? Nah. Okay. 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 That's crazy. I just realized that. Um, Star vs. Force of Evil. I just want to talk about that and maybe a couple other cartoons, I guess. Um, Star versus the Force of Evil. Star versus Force of Evil. So, talked in another video about how I would like it to be longer. So I want to talk about that much more. I do wish it to be longer. I'm not sure what to like. We want content. We want it right now though too. And like we'll give you money, Disney, if you just let us let us. We can buy more DVDs and more seasons if you just produce more stuff. They're not doing anything wrong. Honestly, the schedule of the episodes, like they're coming out, but they're only 10-minute episodes. Like I kind of wish companies would stop saying to themselves, okay, so every season, like every fall, summer, winter, like you can come out with multiple seasons. We'll give you the money. Just stop holding our shows hostage. Like I remember House. Like when I used to watch House. I mean, I watched House. I watched all of House. House MD for anyone who is uncultured. I'm just kidding. No, it was just that hasn't like come on with new episodes in such a long time. But House MD and other shows and many other shows, they would come out like 2, 3 seasons per year. And even then, all seasons are not created equal. Like there can be shows that just has like 12 episodes this season, 24 episodes this season, and they can split that into different like cycles and all that stuff. And I'm like, you give me more to watch, I'll give you more money to burn. Like it's just let's talk to each other about how much money I don't have, but I'm willing to give what I do. Okay, all right. Well, at least because this is me talking to the companies. Look, there are people out there who have more money than me, and the money that I do have, I'll give to you, to make these episodes. So, but yeah, that's the whole thing. Anyways, so Star vs. Force of Evil. I really like any time that they introduce like new things that build on Star versus the Forces of the Evil's world. Um, you know, season one was like kind of monster of the week episodes because it did had building things to it, but it did establish like different things, so many different things here and there that we could kind of accumulate everything um, to episodes that just kind of were built on growth. And what I mean by that, because I can't say it any other way, is that we had Ponyhead introduced one episode. We had a Ponyhead story and kind of her background and kind of who she is and things like that. And we had more Marco episodes. We had more Star episodes. We had more girl with the boyfriend on her head or on her. I should say that differently. I don't know, but her boyfriend was on her head, and he's like a little ball of hair or something, and she's I don't know, she's like green. Anyways, and then you give us these characters, and then certain episodes we can pull them all together and have like a little mini adventure. Although I feel like the girl with the green hair or whatever boyfriend, is like a third wheel a little bit. I don't know. I like her, but I'm like, I don't know. Like when they had a dancing, trying to bring the disco something dimension back. And I know what happened in the episode. It's just I don't know what to describe that as a nightclub back, but it was in a dimension where that was like the specific point of it. Anyways, and it just combines so many people. Some episodes that, well, it's not so much too many people. It's just that, like I said, it's 10 minutes. Um, so it's like, what can they do in these 10 minutes for for all of them to get involved and kind of have an amount of time that you know feels like you're experiencing like an interaction with all of them there, and without them feeling like they go into the background. And that kind of is the case. Like everyone seems like they played a part, but it's not that they're part is what we valued. But it was only the sum of their parts. Like I wanted it to be the sum of their parts and the equal of their wholes. The equals WHOLE. I don't know. I don't want to get any wrong ideas out there. So I probably put that in someone's mind. Okay, so moving on. Well, not moving on. I got so Star versus Fierce. Star's really cool. What I like about Star for one thing is that when she gets not, I don't want to say mad. When she gets mad, she gets mad. But when she's like, I don't give a care, like she really doesn't. She's like, no, no, no. I can't even do her. I can't do her face because she's like, well, it's my face when I'm just I don't care. Like I've had like it's almost like a confidence. It's kind of like a confidence that you have when you really like have had the worst day, and you're not depressed. You're just like angry. I mean, like things have just frustrated you today, and normally you'd be nervous about going to maybe like Food Lion or Walmart or something and you go there and you buy something and you talk to the cashier and whatever, and it's kind of a social interaction the entire time. Like you're seeing people, you're walking past them, you're thinking about it normally when you're not in this mood. But when you're not, and when you're in the, it's like everything is just basically like a function, it's their refrigerators and their microwaves, and that's basically what you're looking at. Whoever can serve you, you'll say what's necessary, you'll give them the money. Nothing's going through your brain as to like how you can make these people a part of your lives. Or I'm not sure if I explained that too well, but when she doesn't care, she does not care. I don't know. That's just a little tiny thing, but it's just funny how she does it. She's like, and because she's so, I was like, she's considerate to an extent, though. She's kind of, she's herself. I like who she is. But she can't, not in a bad way, self-centered, but she doesn't see the world beyond who the people around her, like she looks at the world as the people closest to her, and then no one else is kind of beyond that when she's kind of thinking and feeling, or what concerns her is not usually like other people outside of that existence. For me, like for instance, it's a combination. No, excuse me. Uh, yeah, excuse me. It's a combination of both. It's pretty much equal. Like who I'm close to, and then who I'm not, and how they affect me, and it's like a whole back and forth all the time. But her, it's like she's really like, I think that's why Marco's so important to her, because there's a lot of reasons why Marco's important to her. But I'm sorry. One day I'll tell you what I was just doing or something. But he does like get her world, and he kind of he understands her and completely accepts her, and but he has feelings too, but he's not unwilling to you know um you know emotionally reconnect with her every time. Like he can he's kind of like, I think there are people who, let's say they're like really aggressive, and then well, not really well, really, I don't know, irate, and the other person's like, every time you fight with me, I'm gonna get a little closer to breaking up with you. And Marco's not like that. He's like a phoenix. You can destroy him, and then he'll destroy himself. I don't know, and then he'll rise from the